Many say that Sonny Styles had the greatest combine performance of all time. Was this truly the GOAT? I think it might have been. Let's check it out.
And you want to know what he...
All right, I have not seen this. I'm blind reacting.
Looks like on video. Here it is. Provides...
I don't know anything about Sonny Styles. I've not been paying attention to the draft boards or anything like that.
That physical presence. Remember, this is a former safety that's dropped down and played linebacker now. Very explosive. He can see little creases, and he's able to use that explosiveness
So this is a linebacker.
to shoot gaps and collect tackles for loss. You want the ability to play off blocks, destruct blocks, get over the top. Not a problem. Then using that big frame, just swallow up a ball carrier. And you want to be able to rush him? Okay, well, you better get a hand on him, because with that speed, he's going to close in the blink of an eye. As you look at the side-by-side, I mean...
Kyle Hamilton.
I don't know where he ranks here on the draft boards, or he's a top 10 pick. 43.5-inch vert at 244 pounds. Let me say something, too, by the way. I was 185 pounds with a 36-inch standing vert at my prime in my early 20s. And that was impressive for a regular person. This is, I mean, like, this is inhuman. You know what I mean? Like, these numbers, these guys are so impressive. Standing vert, by the way. Standing vert. People say MJ had a 48-inch vert, blah, blah, blah. That had to have been running vert. I don't think a 48-inch standing vert is, like, possible, man. Like, you know, Isaiah Rivera, who's like the greatest dunker ever, probably, right? I think he has something in that neighborhood. And MJ, of course, probably would have been in that ballpark as well. But 48 inches to just jump from a standstill and jump without an approach vertical is insane. And 43 inches at this weight, being a linebacker, a football player, I mean, you're just a dominant athlete, a specimen. You know what I mean? That's important to note. Dwight Howard, I think, had something in the low 40s or something like that, he said. Dwight Howard at damn near 7 feet tall. I mean, that is impressive. Dwight Howard actually said in an interview, he was like, you know, what did he say? Or a podcast or something. He said something along the lines of, if you're in the high 30s and mid to high 30s and up, and that's very impressive. And, you know, it doesn't matter how big you are. It matters how big you are, man. It's easier to move 185 pounds and be coordinated enough to jump with that smaller body than it is to move 250 pounds. And you know what I mean? You got to be infinitely more explosive and powerful. It's more impressive when a bigger guy is able to jump higher. It just is. And so with Dwight saying that, obviously he's trying to be humble, but, you know, like his vertical, even though his vertical was probably 5 inches higher than mine, which is still a lot, it was probably like 25 times as impressive. You know, 25 to 30 times as impressive, if you think about it that way. And I'm not a good example to use. I'm a lay person. I work in finance, you know what I mean? Or I used to. But, you know, I mean, it's not, I'm not a professional athlete. But even so, even compared to professional athletes, these numbers are just mind-boggling.
There's no question respectable neighborhood. And again, 6'5", 244.
Rich, Sonny Styles is coming up next. He told me yesterday, I have high expectations for my testing. They have been met. 43.5 vertical. He told me just a few minutes ago, it was all right.
I mean, just looking at him, this is a big guy. This is not your basketball player. No offense. This is a football player, right? And he's jumping 44 inches. This is a big motherfucker. This is a strong dude.
Pretty good. Then an 11.2 broad jump. He wants.
This is not Michael Jordan, all right? I'm just saying, Michael Jordan, great athlete, hell of a basketball player, extremely inspirational. But this is a different category of mass we're dealing with.
Under
and he's
a
moving.
4.540. If he hits below the 4.540, let's call it a hat trick.
Again, that 43.5-inch vertical is the greatest vertical of anybody his size that we have seen. Size in terms of height and weight. We've been doing this event since 2003. Sonny Styles has set a record. Here's his 40. 4.49. Sub 4.5.
That's insane.
For Sonny Styles. 4.49. 2003.
It's a good stance, first off. I used to train this stuff. He's got good alignment here. I mean, it's about comfort. Could do without the rounded shoulders, okay? But, I mean, this is it's a minute detail. With this much muscle on your frame, it's hard not to a little bit round. He's elevating. I mean, it's a 40, right? This is a football player. This is a 40. I'm sure he trained. It's gonna account for hundreds of thousands of dollars in his pocket. Each number digit here and here is gonna account for probably hundreds of thousands of dollars in his pocket. It shouldn't. See, and it would be better if he had his chest out. Okay. Arm swing is good. Obviously, he's choosing to keep his fists closed, which means he probably had loose mechanics at some point in his life. We wanted to tighten that up. Good arm swing. Good knee lift here. And then you're transitioning to max velocity. He seems to be heel striking a little bit. I mean, I'm just looking at the form here. He's got good acceleration, okay? Great knee drive. I mean, look at the foot, the toe position under. That way, when he strikes back, he's getting a great strike. Boom. Striking with the ball of his foot primarily. Now, see, as his head lifts, he's transitioning into top velocity, max velocity. And he's striking. I mean, this is after, so let's see, though. I mean, he's got great mechanics. The reason I wanted to see his mechanics is I wanted to see if this was mechanically driven, like his excellent times and stuff, or if it's just raw athleticism, and it's a little bit of both.
4.9.
I still think he could improve his mechanics a tiny, tiny bit.
Sub 4.
The rounded shoulders hold you back more than you'd think.
5 for Sonny Styles. So see what he does for his second.
So the reason that he's probably faster than that on the field. Somebody with perfect form who has a 4.49 is not going to play on the field the way this guy does, just based on what we just saw.
Crack at it. How about this for Calvin Johnson? I mean, it is.
I mean, the arm length, that's a slight difference there. 36-inch arms, since this guy's going up, mossing people.
That's your only reaction you can have is just to laugh.
That's absurd.
A linebacker and a wide receiver. I mean, the Megatron of defenders. Let's see if Sonny Styles could just steal the show and
What's the
wrap
number?
it up and drop the mic.
What was Reese's number?
4.47. And these are unofficial times.
Sonny Styles likes this building. He
He's got insane traps.
was the best player on the field in the Big Ten championship game, and they didn't pull out the win against the Hoosiers, but led the game 12 tackles.
Those are, never mind. I thought those were.
Because he was all over the field and looks pretty comfortable in his time here today as well.
Those look like his traps from the front. Again, slightly rounded shoulders. Good foot strike. I mean, this is good stuff on the lower half. Arm drive, yup, it's all there. He's starting to stand up.
Sonny Styles does it.
Oh, man, he's fucking fast, dude, for that size. That's crazy.
Sonny Styles.
That guy's fast.
Sonny Styles does it.
Yeah, he's fast.
Matches the time.
This man is, I mean,
Teammate Arvell Reese.
he's fast.
4.47. Just.
They were cheering him on, and he just settled right into the next jump. As you watch it right here, and he just elevates. Wait until you guys see the basketball footage. This guy was an above-the-rim powerhouse on the court. We'll have that coming up.
By the way, can I just see that one more time? Because if you look at Keyshawn Elliott, number 7, the other line.
Man, let me tell you, how this should impact his draft stock. Football is largely an athleticism-based sport.
They were cheering.
There's skill, but, like, it's not basketball. You know what I mean? Luka Doncic can be an exceptional, one of the best basketball players out there. In football, You need type 1 athleticism. You got to be explosive. You got to be powerful. You got to be able to hit. You got to be physical. You got to be strong. You got to have traditional athleticism. And that, if you do have it, it does correlate with your performance on the field a lot of the time. Obviously, coordination's important. Of course, you got to have all of that.
Him on, and
but this is
he just settled right into the next jump as you watch it.
This is going to increase his value. I want to see this live.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, standing vert. You can't look.
Oh my gosh.
Standing verts don't look that impressive no matter what. But it's, you know, when you put it into context of a game, it starts to get really, really freakish.
My word. Stacy Dales, who knows all about jumping out of a gym, take it away.
Oh, Rich, you saw me there in the pink jacket, just beyond.
Get up there. That's so great. First rep on field.
Here. There we go. Straight here. There you go. Here.
All right, Styles makes
foot fire. The T-step. Let me see this shit. Yeah, T-step. I mean, yeah, bro. Look, this guy's good.
Makes the grab.
Being able to move laterally like that.
That's easy.
That's arguably more impressive than the other stuff we just saw at his position.
Official foot. Sorry. Not sorry.
Smooth. Good. It's smooth.
Yeah, he's a user of the T-step.
Styles.
2 hands. Good.
Wow. Everything is so easy. Easy.
Look at that.
Nice scoop and score.
Everything is so easy. Easy.
Look at bends his knees to get that. Doesn't lowers his hips. You got to lower your hip level to get that, otherwise you'll fall.
So easy. Easy.
And you're gonna bobble it and shit. Honestly, it probably could have been a little bit better about this too.
Easy.
Look at that.
Smooth.
A little high.
Because keep in mind, in a game, that ball is not sitting there. You gotta adjust, and it's better to have a wide base and be low. It's not sitting there like that. It's gonna be bouncing around. Other people are gonna be trying to get it from you.
Look at that.
And I can watch the T-step here.
That's easy.
So the official foot. Sorry. Not sorry.
T-step.
Good. It's smooth.
Look at that. T-step. Surface area, pushes his big ass. That's better when you're massive. DBs, like light DBs, can use a foot fire here to start accelerating forward when change the direction from reversing to forward, because they can just fire their feet real quick and get going, and that actually might be better when you're light, because you can move your feet quicker. You probably have quicker foot speed. Just kind of comes with the territory. But at this size, you're probably going to use a T-step.
2 hands. Good.
Wow. Everything is so
A little bit riskier on the knee, but still, I mean, it's low risk anyway.
easy. Easy.
Look at that.
A little high.
Here's Styles.
Yeah, I don't think you can overthrow this guy. I mean, this is so smooth.
Get out here and run.
Just a tiny stump.
See this change of direction to 250 pounds.
So smooth.
Get out here and run.
Let's see that.
Smooth.
It's pretty good. It could have driven his knee a little bit more here.
I mean, this is so
But one of the good things here when you're changing direction is good lean in the direction you want to go. He's already leaning. It's just technique. I think this is an extra step here. But you do this, drive this knee now. Throw it in this direction. Rip that arm back. Could have been a little bit better on that.
just a tiny stumble.
This stuff definitely gets tiring though.
This ball.
This is not stuff you think about, but this is a combine, right? This is kind of the setting to have these technique things perfect, but again, it's not that important for the actual game of football.
So,
I mean, that little change of direction thing could help you on the field as well. But
may I ask, while we're here, Styles?
I don't think you can overthrow this guy. I mean, this is so smooth.
That's a little better. This is a second rep. No. I think that might have been the same
just
one.
a tiny stumble, then he just swallows the ball. Big time stars. It's the whole group.
I just talked to Jason Tarver in our break, and he was just raving about how the depth of this group. He said a lot of guys put a lot of years in this league.
All right, this is an athlete, man.
Styles, CeeDee Lamb, and Kyle Hamilton all together here. Oh my goodness gracious! Sonny Styles faster at the combine than CeeDee Lamb, and
That's insane.
somebody.
That is insane. I mean, we're talking about some crazy shit. When you have CeeDee Lamb is a fast receiver. I mean, yeah, this guy's going to be good in the NFL. A lot of good athletes have gone through Division I football and the NFL and not ended up being great football players. But this guy, I mean, it appears he's already producing on the field, and his performance at the combine does not appear to be driven by purely technique. It appears he's raw. It seems like he's, raw in not in the football sense, but in the combine sense. And to put up those numbers while being raw and technically inefficient in some aspects is all the more impressive. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. This is a crazy athlete. So we'll see how he pans out. I don't even know where he ranks on the big boards and stuff like that, but it'll be exciting to watch him next season. All right, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, peace and love.